decorated, record-setting forward Darren Haydar was a dominant performer over his 11 seasons in the American Hockey League. The native of Milton, Ontario, made an immediate splash when he joined the Milwaukee Admirals in 2002, posting 75 points in 75 games and earning the Dudley Red Garrett Memorial Award as the AHL's Outstanding Rookie.
Hey buddy, congrats for your induction to AHL Hall of Fame. What a great honor, well deserved. I just remember my first year in Milwaukee, 05, 06. Together, it was probably the most fun I've had playing professional hockey. It was such an experience going all the way to the finals.
The next year, Haydar followed a 59-point regular season by tallying 11 goals and 26 points in 22 postseason contests as Milwaukee captured the franchise's first Calder Cup championship. Haydar helped the Admirals back to the Calder Cup finals in 2006, potting 92 points in the regular season and 35 more in the playoffs.
Hey, how are you? I just want to congratulate you on an amazing career and such a well-deserved honor. It was an honor for me to play with you those first few years, kind of breaking into professional hockey together. You're a great teammate and a great friend. Glad I got the chance to be a part of it.
He then signed with the Atlanta Thrashers that offseason, setting the stage for one of the most memorable campaigns in AHL history. Now with the Chicago Wolves, Haydar recorded a point in 39 consecutive games to begin the 2006-2007 season, averaging better than 2 points a game during the longest scoring streak in AHL history. He went on to win the scoring title with 122 points and earned league MVP honors before finishing first in the AHL's playoff scoring for the third time in the last 4 postseasons.
Darren, congratulations on your induction into the AHL Hall of Fame. It was a privilege and an honor to have you as a teammate and as a friend. I could not think of a better person to learn from how to be a pro, both on and off the ice. So congrats again on a well-deserved honor and an amazing career. Congrats, bud.
In 2007-2008, Haydar wore the captaincy for the Wolves and led them to a Calder Cup championship, on the way to becoming the AHL's all-time leader in postseason goals and points. He spent 1 season with the Grand Rapids Griffins and 1 with the Lake Erie Monsters before returning to Chicago for his final 3 years in the league. The leading career scorer for both the Admirals and the Wolves AHL franchises, Haydar totaled 788 points in his 780 regular season AHL games, ranking 14th all-time in scoring.
Darren, when we started with you 21 years ago now, we were looking for good people in an organization that could grow. And you were actually one of the best people that we've ever had in our organization. Not only were you a great player, but equally, if not more important, you're a great person. You showed the way to all of our younger players in terms of what it was going to take to be a good pro, how you conducted yourself, how you performed on a daily basis, and what you brought to our organization, what you gave to the game of hockey was fantastic.
I have had the good fortune over the years as president of the league to spend a lot of time with Darren, actually, with All-Star games, Calder Cup championships, the odd disciplinary review. Pretty competitive guy. He scored a lot of goals, but he also every once in a while crossed the line. But the last time I saw Darren was at the Spangler Cup in Davos a few years ago when he was playing in Europe, and it's a thrill to have him and his young family here, and really excited for Darren to become a member of our Hall of Fame. Is so much deserved. And I'd like to ask Wendell Young, Stanley Cup champion, Calder Cup champion, Memorial Cup champion, and general manager of the Chicago Wolves to join us and present Darren with his award. Wendell?
better lower this. Wow. First of all, I'd like to thank Dave Andrews, the AHL, Allison, for putting on a spectacular weekend. The other inductees, congratulations to you guys. I'm truly honored and humbled to be going in with you. This is such a special event for myself and my family, to have my kids here with us today, my wife, my parents, my brother John and Heidi, one of my closest friends, Neil, who lives close by, and my parents. Truly, I don't know how to thank you, to give back to you guys for what you guys have sacrificed over the years. Like Denny said, our parents, they're the backbone and the reason why we're able to make it to this level is because of all the sacrifice that they did, driving us to rinks in early mornings and such. So thank you very much. I really appreciate that. There's two major areas I want to touch on today, but I would be remiss if I didn't thank, I guess, the Milwaukee Admirals, Chicago Wolves, Lake Erie Monsters, and Grand Rapids Griffins for allowing me to play on your teams and in this great league, the American Hockey League. So I want to thank you for that. The fans, thank you very much for all supporting me. I'll get into some of this a little bit later, but supporting Sarah and myself through everything that we've been through over the course of my career, and a lot of that was during my time playing in the American Hockey League. So I'll touch on that in a second. I just want to say a few thank yous to everyone before I do that. Thank you to all the PR staff for all the teams I played for the equipment managers, the athletic trainers, everybody from game day staff for being so courteous and helpful with myself and my family. I really want to thank you for that. Thank you to everybody who spoke in that video. It's touching. I've got a lot of emotions right now running through my body that I just can't describe. So to be able to have Pekka and Dan Hamuse and Mr. Poyle speak highly of me like that is, we play the game of hockey to be on a team and to hoist the trophy at the end of the day and to be the last team standing at the end of the year. It's really an odd feeling to be standing up here receiving this type of recognition. So I'm very humbled by this. The two areas I do really want to touch on, and I think John Anderson touched on it a little bit last year, was number one, in 2008 when Sarah was diagnosed with throat cancer, the Chicago Wolves were behind us all the way. Buddy Myers and Don Levin, I can't thank you guys enough for everything you did for Sarah and myself. They dedicated the game puck after we won the Calder Cup to Sarah. She now lives with a tracheostomy, and it was definitely a special time and a tragic time in our lives with everything that she was going through. And then again, when I was back with the Chicago Wolves in 2011, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. The Wolves were behind me all the way in that, and again, it was a time in my life where I was served basically a lifetime penalty, and to be able to battle through that and play a few more years was very special to me. I guess in closing, to the players in the back, you remember that I learned this from a coach I played with in Milwaukee, Todd Richards. You remember the players you win with and not so much the players that you lose with. And it's something that's stuck with me my entire career. And in business with our family, I still try and hold on to that. It's, I could name you almost every player that we won with, and that's something special. And to Wendell, Gene, Bill Bentley, Kevin Kaser, Kogut, during the times that were very tough for us in Chicago, Mike Nardella, the entire Wolves, Courtney Mahoney, I appreciate everything you guys did for our family. I am forgetting something I wanted to say. Oh, Wendell, yes, you are still the best coaches that we've ever coached between when we played in Chicago and won the Cup. So I appreciate that. Thank you. And to my family, Sarah, the kids, I know they're busy right now. If you see 3 kids run around the hotel, don't worry, they're not lost. They are our kids. They are very vibrant and energetic. And Mr. Andrews, they tend to go a little over the line occasionally too. So I've been saying that it's taken after my wife, but I think you just sold me out here, and now that they know that it might be a little bit after me. But thank you, congratulations to everyone. Players, good luck in your careers. Good luck this evening. Looking forward to watching you guys tonight. Thank you very much.